Hello again YouTube, and welcome back to Just Get a Tesla. This is a slightly different video, and it's in response to a comment that I saw on one of my other videos where somebody asked, why do I live in Scotland when it's so grey and miserable all the time? Alright, I'll rise to that challenge. Let me show you why I live in Scotland. So if you don't know by now, I live in northern Aberdeenshire, which is in the northeast of Scotland, and this is farming and fishing country. I'm actually recording this on a Sunday lunchtime, and you can see the amount of traffic on this B road, which is running east from Macduff towards Fraserburgh. Part of the reason why I live up here is the quiet, the peace. It is beautiful, and it's not full of people. A lot of tourists and car driving enthusiasts will know the North Coast 500, which is a 500-ish mile loop that goes north from Inverness to John O'Groats across the North Coast and back down again. I have driven the North Coast 500 and it is spectacular. I will drive it in the Tesla next year. But it is also completely stuffed with tourists, especially in the summer. What you don't get in Aberdeenshire is a huge amount of tourism. The distilleries and the whiskey trail, absolutely. The rest of the county, less so. And that's despite the fact that, we have got an amazing northern coastline, which is full of cliffs and twee little fishing villages nestled underneath them. Or the east coast, where it is mile after mile after mile of sandy beaches. People just don't come. And in a way that's a shame, but actually what it does mean is that the place is nice and quiet to live in. Some of the footage that you're going to see in this video, I'm not going to talk on it at all. I'm just going to let the scenery do the talking. I don't live in the wild, remote parts of Scotland. I don't live in the really mountainous parts of Scotland. But look at this. It is absolutely beautiful. It's fairly empty, and it's here. Why would you not want to live here? And I hope that those of you who are watching this from all over the world, and I know I have got people who live in all kinds of different places. Hi, welcome, enjoy this. Part of why I wanted to do YouTube wasn't just because I am a Tesla enthusiast, but I'm also a Scotland enthusiast. And I'm not Scottish, as you can hear, I'm English, but we moved up here nearly 2 years ago, and it's bliss. And when you've got a car like this, and you can enjoy roads like this and places like this, it's just the perfect combination. This is one of my absolute favourite bits of road. I mean, just look at this. It looks like you're nosediving towards the sea, and you've got these amazing cliffs in front of you. I mean, just look at it. This is fantastic scenery, and this is 7 miles away from where I live. 7 miles. It's nothing. You can dive out here at a lunchtime if you need a break, and just go for a drive and just soak it in, and then go home feeling refreshed. A few weeks ago we had a storm up here, and a lot of boats were sheltering in the bay. So you can see here there are 2 support boats for oil, gas, offshore wind, whichever it is for these particular ones in the bay. There were 13, which was something I have never seen before. this is another one of my absolute favourite roads. The drop down off Windy Head towards Pennan. Yes, you're on a quite tight, narrow road, as you can see, but there's places to pass. But the view is just gorgeous. And you come down here and you've got the sky and then the sea, and you've got all of these craggy cliff tops all around. In any weather, it's amazing. On a beautiful day like this, it's just absolutely gorgeous. It's the colour of the sea that gets me every single time that I drive down here. It's mesmerising, and it's a stone's throw, practically speaking, for rural Scotland from where I live. It's amazing. So we're dropping down now into the village of Pennan. I have done a video down here before when I was testing whether regeneration would let me go down here with my feet off the pedals, and it will. But I'm not really testing the car this morning, I'm just driving it. I'm driving it for fun. I'm going to show you where, even in somewhere really quiet like this, EVs can work. Because if we go down here, oh look, we've got a charger. So that's the end of this episode of Just Get a Tesla. I hope you've enjoyed what you've seen. If you want to see more Tesla fun and you want to see more Scotland fun, you know where you need to be. Like, subscribe, there's a whole load more to come.